Hi, everyone, again. Really appreciate you spending time with us. I think it's very important and imperative that we do that from the standpoint what we're learning and listening to and envisioning over these initial 6 episodes in season 1 and all the ones that will come, that we have to look at what does the next 50 years hold. Kind of focused on the future humanity chooses. I believe the future once would be defined by technology alone. Faster systems, smarter systems, more data, always more data, more automation, and more importantly, more noise. But over time, I began realizing something deeper. The next chapter in evolution of humanity will not be simply technological. It'll be whether we remembered how to truly see one another again. Whether we choose connection over invisibility, presence over isolation, humanity over noise. Think about that. So much noise. Because the greatest crisis quietly emerging across the world might not be intelligence. It might be disconnection. When was the last time we truly saw another individual? Yes, we see our family and our friends and our workmates and playmates, et cetera, but when do we truly see someone else? Close your eyes and think about that. Think about all the times you're walking down a street or a large building or a mall or a cafeteria or even your workspace, and you see people, but are you really seeing them? Are you really seeing the people that are always sitting in the same place, same day, same time? Are we noticing them? We really need to start. And then I began thinking about it over years and years and years, that we build systems capable of tracking nearly everything. Bigger systems, better systems, faster systems. You're capable of doing everything except helping the human being slowly disappearing inside them. The silent student overwhelmed, the parent carrying out pressure alone, the employee burning out unnoticed every day. Well, I noticed, didn't George used to sit over at the corner office? Where'd he go? Well, George hasn't been here in a year. What happened? When did we stop? Maybe that's an great thought. When did we stop thinking and caring about other people? And somewhere along the way, humanity stopped feeling seen. Knew it had to happen. But it's not because people stopped caring. It's because the world became too fast to notice anything other than what we were focusing on. And that's really what the lighthouse exists. The lighthouse immersion experience within our lighthouse nodes, within our places, everywhere. Virtual, in clinic, in premise. I think the most important things as we take away on all these sessions and all the future sessions is that we're not another app. We're not another platform. We're not asking people to adapt technology to another system because it's just another system. But as a human infrastructure movement, this is something we have to do together. If we don't do it together, it won't work because it's never worked for that particular reason. We have to build living networks of listeners, connecting into providers, connecting into institutions, connecting educators, families, and communities. Why do we want to do this? Oh, okay, that's okay, but why do we have to do this? And so fewer people disappear unnoticed. How can we let that happen? With the technology that's out there, the science that's out there, the smart people that are out there, how can we let people feel unseen? We walk by them every day. We sit by them every day. And do we ever notice them? No. So they're unseen, and more importantly, they're unheard. We have to give these people a voice before they disappear forever. So who's this really for? Well, this is for the student trying to hold themselves together quietly. The parent pretending they're fine, knowing that they're not, but what do they do? Where do they go? Who do they turn to? The provider is still thinking about the people and the patients that vanish from care. Where I used to treat Jay, I know I did, but why has he come in? The educator trying to recognize struggle sooner. The employee silently exhausted behind a smile. I mean, we can see them. They work harder and harder every day. They're smiling. They're sitting up nice and straight. They come to work every day. They leave work every day. But you know they're broken. You can almost feel the anguish and the pain coming out of every pore of their body. But what do? We ask them why? What's going on? Do we even say hi to them anymore? Or have we been so complacent that we forgot how? The family searching for connection again. Isn't that everywhere? The human being who has never felt seen. This is for all of us. This is an all of us thing. This is a humanity. So the invitation for everybody listening today and tomorrow and forever, we're inviting all of the universities, the providers, the organizations, the listeners out there that want to be a part of our program and part of our human-to-human network, or just listen. Just take the time to stop tomorrow and listen to somebody that just wants you to hear them. Just wants you to hear them and see them. Think of what that would do. Think of the change that could do for that individual and maybe yourself. All the leaders and the families and the communities going day by day. What do I do? How do I do it? It's too much. Well, we can do it together. That's what we're doing. You are helping each one of you build the missing human layer together. Not someday. We've been saying someday forever. If we don't do it now, it will never happen, and then we'll lose more people. How many more people has to silently quit at work, silently disappear from life, silently disappear from our lives? We can't wait. Because the next 50 years of humanity may not be defined by just the systems we build. We can't just keep building systems. A system is a system, just as too much data is too much data. But whether those systems still remember the humans inside them. The future may well belong to the people willing to slow down enough to notice one another again. Think about that. When was the last time you saw somebody that you've maybe never seen and just said hi? In an elevator, in a corridor, in a workshop, in a cafeteria? I know I do it, but I never see most people do. The people willing to listen earlier, to reach sooner, to stay longer, to care deeper. They are, and we are, the music makers, the dreamers of dreams, the humans still willing to build light for others before the darkness arrives and they disappear and disappear and disappear, maybe forever. How horrible would that be? Whether it's a child that could grow up and be another Elon Musk, or a child that can solve some mysterious disease. If we don't see them, they're going to continue to think, well, maybe I'm not here for a reason. Maybe I really am invisible and I don't matter. How can we ever let anybody think they don't matter? So the lighthouse, it's not a system. It's a human infrastructure movement designed to help humanity reconnect before crisis begins. Think about that. If we can stop something before it begins, well, you've just now changed everything. You've just now turned healthcare into human care. Because once something breaks, and sometimes it's broken beyond fixing, well, then it's too late. You can't put that genie back in the bottle. This is 50 years in the making. And what emerges from it may help define the next 50 years with your help. Maybe the future does not belong to the loudest systems. Maybe it belongs to the people still willing to care. I know you care, or you wouldn't be here. I know you care, or you wouldn't be doing what your profession is. I know you care because you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're a teacher. Okay. But we need to take it a little bit further. The light is waiting for us before crisis begins.